Hello, guitar fans. I want to discuss Fender bridges that use Allen screws to adjust the height. You see these sticking up? That's the problem. And my strings are not super low. I mean, they're easy, but they're not super low. By the way, this is a Squire Telecaster, standard, I guess. And so the question is, what do you do about it? Because when you're going across here, it really, if you're palm muting or just even resting, anchoring there, whatever, it really is annoying. And it looks bad too, to be honest with you. So I keep losing focus there, but if you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about. What do you do about it? Well, what I did, I've had this trouble with all of my Telecasters and all of my Stratocasters that have this kind of Allen screw thing. And before I took the screws out and held it up to a Dremel tool with the sanding wheel, it worked. This time when I tried it, it's hard to hold on to that tiny screw, and sparks are flying, and long story short, both of the screws for this E-string flew off. And I'm in a basement with a gray basement floor, and whenever anything small drops, it completely disappears. I could spend 2 hours looking for it. It's gone. So now what? Well, I looked online and I saw Amazon, by the way, found a Dobro from Kaish Music, K-A-I-S-H. Dobro is D-O-P-R-O. There's other brands and such. And I got these. And there's 3 choices. First of all, I picked the millimeter. They also sell US specs of these. And I thought the originals are 10 from what I could measure. So I picked 8 millimeter, and I think they also offer 6. And there's 100, but they're only like $10, so I don't need 100. And when I first started to try and screw these in here, for some reason I couldn't get them started. And I thought, geez, are these too big, slightly? I was going to send them back, and I didn't really know where to go, but I did see a comment that somebody said these worked great on his Fender Squire. So I thought, well, I'm doing something wrong. Tried it again, nope. So I took the string off, and I unscrewed the whole saddle right out. And I held it up here, and with a little finessing, I got both of them started. So it does work. These are, where did I find that? Hold on. Steel M3 by 8 millimeter. They have 6, 8, and 10. The 8s work fine, and as a matter of fact, I think that's what they should have used right from the beginning on all these Fenders, if you ask me. Because I can't be the only one going through this. So I did these 2. You see, these are great. It looks better too. And I think I'm going to do this one. These, if I get the motivation, I'll do these top three, but my wrist is nothing, it's not going to intrude way up here. But this works. This really works. Why I had to take it off and then put it back on and then put the string back on, I don't know. You may not have that trouble. Yeah, you can see it now. This is good. This is good. These are the old 10 millimeters. And while I got you, do you ever have trouble with your screw-in tremolo arm on these, especially the cheaper ones? Well, I did, and I do. Here's what I did, and you can do it if you're having trouble. Maybe you've tried some other things. Some people say put Q-tips, and break them off and put them in there. This is what worked for me. Two things. First of all, find these springs. I forget exactly what they were called. I've had them for a while. You can find them online. It might even say springs, Fender, Tremolo springs. And you drop it in here, one of them in here, in the hole. The second thing I did was, and I'm not going to unscrew it and show you, but I wrapped the threads with plumber's tape. Just the threaded part, pretty tight, couple turns. Just cut it off, make sure it's real tight, and then get her in here. And boy, it is really good. It's really good. So, you can try that. Hey, thanks for watching. See you later.